Hey everybody, it's Kim the Crafty Nomad, and I'm back for another session of the Crafty Nomad podcast Wednesday wrap sessions. And you guys know this is the series where we've been pulling out long languishing whips, and we've been working on them and knocking them out for the entire year. And I think that I'll have to go and look in some of my project bags to see, but I believe we are coming down to the end of some of these because some of the things I just frogged them. But other things, I got some socks though, I think probably I could put in here. But anyway, this one, we have been focusing on the dragon from Sharon Ohala. And you know what? Let me grab the pattern. Hold on. All right, so it is the Fierce or Sleepy Dragon pattern by Sharon Ohala. And believe it or not, I still have the printout that I printed out when I started this thing, which was, I believe, okay, looks like I printed this out in 2017. So it's been a bit of time. And so basically, I have progressed quite a bit on this, and I am really believing that we're going to get it done for the month of May. I've just kind of been dragging because this thing hasn't really been speaking to me. It hasn't been calling my name. However, now that I see some progress, it is calling my name. So I really believe I plan to finish this thing by the end of the month. And I do have a long weekend coming up, so I'll have time to put some time in on this. But I do have other things that I'm doing. I'm keeping it in my bag. I've been holding it in this bag. This is a bag that I made specifically to hold my amigurumi. I wanted a bigger bag for that. And so I kind of like, I have a few more bags that I have made or purchased that are big enough to hold my bigger amigurumis. But this one, I made it just for that purpose. I love this fabric when they came out with it. The only thing it was lacking is that it doesn't have any crochet terms on it, nor a crochet hook or anything. It's all about the knitting. I knit, so it works for me. But I would love it if somebody would do something just like this and include crochet. All right, there's been some other fabrics that I have had, but nothing like this. And I specifically made this one this way so I can hold my enamel pins. And I do have another bag with more pins on it. And, but yeah. All right. I just wanted to have, anyway, let's just move on. Okay, so we are making this with Red Heart, with Love in the colorway Hot Pink. That color we know for sure. And we know that I had done everything, and I was down to, I got hands, feet, body, eyes, head, nostrils, everything is done. Next up was the tail, and we now have that done. And what you do next is you kind of pinch it in. So it's going to be kind of like this. You're going to make a ridge. You're going to sew this down and then put the spikes on it. So it'll be shaped kind of like that. And then we will be moving on to the belly patch. And we have belly patch. We have inner and outer wings, and then we will be sewing this thing together. And I mean, you know, the sewing on, because of the way this one was made, I mean, the eyes have like 3 pieces each, maybe even 4. So the sewing on is not going to be for the faint of heart, but you know, we will persevere. We will get it sewn on and put together. Yeah, so I bought that thinking, when I opened this bag, I thought that the ball of yarn that I had left was not going to be enough. But truly, I still have this much of this ball left. So I didn't even really need to buy a new one because I only need this for outer wings. And I'm pretty sure I can get 2 outer wings out of this, I think. And then the inner wings and the spikes are going to be this, and the belly patch are going to be made of this color. I believe this is, I love this yarn. It feels like I love this yarn. Pretty sure. I don't have a ball band, I don't think. But that will be everything else will be made out of that. I hate to get down in here and find out that there's little pieces that are missing. I hope that won't be the case. But yeah, look, I have, yeah. So we're going to get it done. We are almost done with this. So that's it. So I'm going to spend time, like I said, I have been dragging on this one. I wasn't that enthused. But now that I'm getting close, it's calling my name like crazy. So I'm going to work on it. I'm going to get it done. So, yeah. This, again, it is by Sharon. Again, I started it in 2017. That was a long time ago. Okay, so, yeah, I think that's it for that. And then, yeah, so the belly patch, it's probably not going to take very much. It's only 36 rows. And it's not the largest part of it is 20 stitches. So that'll be done. Outer wing and inner wing. The outer wing has 15 or 6 rows. What? They only have 6 rows? Yeah, they only have 6 rows each. That's going to be interesting to do. So that's not going to take long at all. Then there'll be time to stuff it and assemble it, okay? So that is that. Now, I did want to show you some happy mail that I got from a very talented knitter, crocheter, and sewist. And that is from Miss Lori Gray. I was lucky enough to get happy mail. It's always fun to get some surprises in the mail. And I want you to see the pretty card. Got me some smile mail, and she just said, you know, smile mail is the best kind of mail. Smile mail is the best mail. And of course she says she hopes I'm gonna love this bag, and of course I'm gonna love this bag. So you saw those dragonflies, right? Or fireflies. I think it's dragonflies. Look at how this bag also has the same thing. It is beautiful. Look at that. So we got the webbing for, I forgot what you call this. I use this myself and I can't think of the name. And I haven't been able to think of the name for a couple of days, honestly. I've been trying to think of the name of this because I was wondering if I needed to order some more, but I don't. Anyway, here you go. And then it's got the boxed bottom. And look at that. It's got a drawstring closure. I love bags like this. I love it, and it is perfect. And I cannot wait to put a project in it. There's her tag, which I also love. And Lori is fantastic. I so appreciate all of my Elle Gray bags, and I'm so grateful for this. So thank you very much. And yeah, I can't wait. I hope it's just as magical as my cupcake bag, because those projects that I put in the cupcake bag, they go in and they just get done. So I love that. So anyway, that is it. That is all for that. I did want to say that we are gearing up to start another make-along. We already got one coming up for Christmas in July, but as a celebration of my I'm over 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm so grateful for that. I thank all of you who recently subscribed. I thank all of you who have remained subscribed and supportive. I'm so excited to be at that milestone. So we are gonna do a make-along, a 2,000 subscriber make-along, and we're gonna make a starburst blanket or a star blanket, any form of that. There are tutorials from Jaden Stitches. There are tutorials from Allison Russell, Bella Coco, as well as Mikey from the Crochet Crowd. I am leaning. I think I'm doing the Bella Coco one. You can choose whatever you want. There's also a pattern that I from Lion Brand. I posted most of this already on the Facebook group, but right now is the first time that I'm saying that we are going to officially start this. I invite you to join me. There's a few of us who are going to do it together. The official start date is going to be June the 1st. It's going to go all the way to the end of August for 2 reasons. A, so you can make that blanket any size you want and you have plenty of time to get it done. I'm going to, at first I was like, I want to make a big one. But I think just so I can be successful, I'm going to make a baby blanket first. And then I'll come back and try and make a bigger one because I love the big ones that are really scrappy. But I'm going to try and be successful first with the baby blanket. And then I will go back again and do a bigger one at some point. So, also, the reason why we're going to go all the way through August is because August will be my podiversary. So we will celebrate. We're going to be celebrating the whole, crossing over 2000, as well as, I believe, a 7-year podiversary. I believe I started in 2015 in August. I uploaded my first Crafty Nomad podcast. I've been on YouTube before that. But the actual Knitting and Crochet podcast started in August of 2015, I believe. Anyway, so we got a couple things to celebrate. So we're going to go all the way to the end of August, giving us plenty of time to make that blanket any size we want. You can make more than one. I mean, the possibilities will be endless. I think on Sunday I might show you some of the possible yarn choices that I might choose to use just to inspire you. But yeah, please join us on this one if you would like. All right. Okay. So I think that's going to be it. That's going to be all for this episode of the Wednesday Wrap Session. And I look forward to talking to you guys again down the line. Until we meet again, catch me live tomorrow. And until we meet again, keep it crafty. Bye.